Hello, Frugal Force. This is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and I got another great response video idea from none other than a wonderful YouTuber that if you haven't checked out, you should. Definitely excellent in the gaming is Telesplash Gaming. He did a video of 10 video games on his bucket list. Now, if you're a gamer like I am, you know your bucket list is probably huge, and picking 10 games alone is really hard to narrow it down. Let's be honest, we probably have more games than we'll ever be able to play in our lifetime. I know I do. I have thousands of games, and I probably have hundreds that I'll probably never even get to. But yet, we still get more and more and more because we enjoy them. I mean, look, I've got extra systems laying here I got to put away, shelves full of games, more than you could see there by far. But you know, there's always something else. So I'm going to do a response video of that 10 games that are on my bucket list. All right, Frugal Force. So let's start with one that, you know, when Telesplash Game mentioned it, it really triggered with me because it's on my list and I keep going, maybe I'll play that next, maybe I'll play that next, and it keeps getting moved one over and one other, and that's Tomb Raider for the Xbox 360. You know, I have never played Tomb Raider on the original PlayStation. I've never played a Tomb Raider game, so don't shoot the messenger here. You know, I haven't played everything. I've got a lot of games. It's just one of them I haven't played. I've never played that old polygon cones Tomb Raider, and you know, I have it on the 360, and I also have it on the place another Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 4 because it was one of the downloads for PlayStation Plus. I just haven't gotten to it. It's on my list. Hopefully, I'll make it to it soon. The next one I want to talk about is one that people want really bad and are hoping it comes out again, and I have it, and it makes it even more guilty because I still haven't played it. And I have it on the Xbox 360. It was a digital download, and I'm very fortunate to have it, and that's Scott Pilgrim vs. World. If you know me, I love a great beat 'em up game, especially if me and my daughter sit down. She's a huge beat 'em up fan. The American Dream and I, she's only 5, and we sit there and we bang it out to these fighter games, these beat 'em ups. We love them, but we have Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and we have never played it. So once again, don't shoot me. I'm getting there. It's on the list. I promise you. And I'm looking forward to getting in there and doing that beating up as soon as possible. The next one I want to talk about is a classic. I've beaten a lot of games in this series, many of them, but I haven't even played this one yet. I have it. It's on the shelf. Once again, don't shoot me. And we're going back to the SNES for this one, and that's none other than Super Castlevania. It's on the list, one of those ones again. I keep going, maybe I'll play that next, but I just never seem to get to it. Super Castlevania. I beat Castlevania 1, 2, 3, the one for the Genesis, Bloodlines, I think it was called. I beat that too. Absolutely. I beat one of them on the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. There's a lot of them. So I've beaten at least 5 Castlevanias, but I haven't played that one. It's on my list. I can't wait to get into it, swing that whip, and do some damage. All right, next on my list, I have this one. They're going to hear this a lot. There's a repeating theme here. I have this one. I just haven't gotten to it. And this one is none other than Resident Evil 7. I have it for the PlayStation 4, and I have the VR set. I'm looking forward to playing it in VR. What I want to do is wait till probably the winter months to play it, so I can have it all immersive and not be sweating to death because that big thing's on here in a hot room. So I don't have to have all the fans running. And also part of it too is you've got to play that game in the dark. You know, how much more immersive can you be than have the VR there? You can't see anything else, and you're in there. I've beaten many the Resident Evil games: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Codename Veronica. I haven't beat all of them. Don't get me wrong. I beat all those, but there's some other ones I haven't beaten. But 7's on my list to tackle, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that and getting the crap scared out of me. Better wear the brown pants for that one. All right, the next one, I'm going to get probably some shockers here for some people. We're going to go to the Xbox 360 for this one, and that's Halo 3. Yeah, I know. Halo is a huge property. It's big. It's one I never really gotten into much. What is it? I only think maybe I did a video on it maybe 6 months ago or so, beat Halo 2. So I've beaten 1 and 2. I've just been years behind on the Halo series, and I hear Halo 3 is excellent, so I'm looking forward to getting in there, getting those guns, and shooting out those aliens. The next one is another tried and true series, and I can honestly say I've never beaten any of them. I've only played one of them, and that was back in the NES day, only for a few minutes. I just never gotten into the series, and I hear how great it is, and I know I'm going to hear about this. Probably Wes, I'm guessing, is going to get on me from gaming off the grid. It's Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. I haven't even played it. Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation. Never played it once. Haven't been played. The only one I've ever played for Metal Gear is on the NES, and only for a few minutes. Once again, don't shoot the messenger. I'll get on it eventually. All right, the next one is another classic one. This one actually created and spawned a lot more different types of games. It set up a template for many games, but I've never beaten it, and I've only played it for a few minutes ever. And then once again, it's on that shelf. Like all these games I've mentioned are on that shelf that just need to be played, and that's Mario 64. I have never played through Mario 64. I've seen it, I played it for a few minutes, and it's like, yeah, it's okay. But I've never actually sat down and played it through. I beat Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, and some other Mario, Super Mario World. But this one, I don't know. I just never sat down and actually played it through. Don't hate me, don't shoot me. It's the Nintendo 64. I love the Nintendo 64. I have nothing against it. I have the Nintendo 64. I have the game, just like all these. I just haven't gotten to playing it yet. All right, next. As a father, and I work, you probably, if you understand what I'm getting at here, you'll understand. RPGs are hard to play through. It takes so many hours to play these games. At this point in my life, it's nice to be able to sit down and have an 8-hour game, 6-hour game, maybe a 12-hour game, play it, and get done through it. Beat it, happy camper. But when you get to these long RPG games, it's just really hard to be able to sink in 80, 60, 120 hours into a video game. It would take me years. So this next one is Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I have it on the Xbox 360. Haven't even played it. I've been afraid to put it in the system. Once I put it in that console, I'm doomed, because it'll be the only game I play all year, because it's going to take me that long to get through it. Let me know in the comments too, by the way, if you're the same as me. You're afraid to play those RPGs today because you only have so many hours left. So chances are my bucket is going to be kicked before I ever finish Skyrim. The next one, once again, this one's going to probably get some hate. If you watch my channel and see my videos, I did a segment. It's even at the beginning. I use that on my intro on some of my videos of me beating Mega Man 1 on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The next one on my bucket list is Mega Man 2. Yeah, I haven't played it. I know. People love it. They say it's one of the best ones and how great it is. I have never played Mega Man 2. I've seen people play it. I watch family members play it. Friends play it. I personally have never played it. It's on my shelf. It's ready to be played. I just haven't tackled it yet. I enjoyed Mega Man 1. I have no excuse not to play Mega Man 2. I just need to get to it. Alright, and the number one, and I don't have in any particular order of these. These have no particular order of desire. These are just 10 I could think of as I was watching the video. It made me think, and I took some notes of what video games that I really would like to get through. And this next one, wow, I'm going to get it for this one. It's another series that's incredibly popular that I just never really played a lot. I only beat the first one probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, and that is Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and that's on the SNES. I have never played it. It looks fantastic. It looks great. I beat the original Zelda. It was a fantastic game. I loved it. I did a video on it. Matter of fact, it was one of the very first videos I did for this channel. I did a review of the Legend of Zelda Classic for the Game Boy Advance, and I still have yet to ever play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past on the SNES. I know I hear how wonderful it is all the time. I haven't ever played it. I need to get on that eventually. But once again, it's one of those I know it's going to take a long time. And if I find myself sometimes, which happens with work and things, I won't be able to get to having time to play a game for a week or two. I'm going to go, where am I? I forgot what I'm supposed to do next. Oh my goodness, same problem I have with RPGs. So that's 10 games I want to make sure I cross eventually off my bucket list. Don't know if it's ever going to happen. I'm going to try my best here to get through it eventually. But I always find myself saying, maybe you do this too. Let me know in the comments if you do this too. I'm going to play this game next. And then you end up playing something else completely. So a great example of that is I plan on playing Tomb Raider next. And then I ended up playing through NBA Jam on the Wii, playing all the 37 matches or whatever it was to complete a full season and beat that game. It just seems like, and I never played the one I intend to play next. And that bucket just gets getting kicked more and more and more. So once again, I'm going to take a moment to say thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you don't mind. Also, thank Telesplash Games. Check out his channel that inspired this video. Really awesome idea. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep it full. No, we're good. I'm going to keep working on it.